What's going on, people, and welcome to a brand new episode of Too Many Games and Not Enough Time, the podcast where we get to speak to incredible people across the globe. Can you believe it? Man's been streaming and them thing there. So if you've come over from Twitch, thank you so much. Welcome. Drop us a subscribe. We are working towards the 5K. I'm Mr. Midas, but that's not even important. Because what's important right now is the incredible guests we have on today's show. Because we have a streamer. You can catch her out here playing Apex and getting them dubs. Everything from horror to anime. And she is now PlayStation 5 gang. Brown Sugar Saga. Welcome to Too Many Games.
Oh, it's so hype. What's up? Hello.
What's going on? How are you this chilly almost December?
Do you know, I think I'm catching a cold, but yeah, I'm good though. I'm good. All is well.
It is freezing. Is that an anime top you're wearing?
Do you know what? I don't know where it's from. It's from ASOS.
Yeah,
but it's got dragons on it.
It's hard. I thought you was rocking a little Dragon Ball Z little swag thing still. You get me?
I prefer JJK, but you know it's okay.
All right, we're not even getting into anime because we're here to talk about video games. Now, Brown Sugar, I've known you for quite a while now. It's been a good 4 years, and I really love what you're doing in the scene. And one of the things that really stood out to me is right now you got yourself a PlayStation 5, you got a really sick camera, like you've been building up your setting, but you've actually been doing content before you even had great equipment and stuff like that. You was just like, do you know what? Even when I don't have everything, let me just put it out. I remember when you used to hang a sheet behind you and then thing there, you hear me? Yeah, I'm putting you on blast. So what is it that made you want to create content, and how did you have the confidence that even though you didn't have the greatest setup in the world, you still was like, nah, you know what, I want to be heard and I want to be seen?
Okay. So the first question is, what's the first question?
What made you want even to create content?
Oh, okay. So like yourself, I started during lockdown, and how do I make this into a short story? Okay. First, I had a burner account on Twitter, and on that burner account, I used it to just talk about everything that I liked. And from there, I was just posting for fun my Apex videos, only Apex at that time that I was playing. So I was playing Apex and Rainbow Six, posting them stuff. But people started to like it. So I was like, okay, let me keep on doing it. Then lockdown happened, and then it just started to get more attraction. So I was like, I thought, why not? Let me start doing some content. People were enjoying it, and I was happy that people were finding me entertaining. So I just kept going at it.
That's dope. So question, was you posting it off a burner account because you didn't want people to know that you was into gaming, or you was kind of scared of how people reacted, or was you posting it on a burner account because you just wanted to keep it separate from your real life?
Okay. So I made a burner account because I no longer felt comfortable on my personal account, on my personal Twitter and my personal Instagram. So I was like, okay, I'll make an account where I can film myself from the very beginning. Because, 2012, I was in year 11, and everybody was just like really judgmental. Like, I wanted to stick with what was popular on Twitter, and I wasn't really being myself. So I made an account where I could be myself from the get-go. Didn't tell anybody. If you found me, you found me. People found me. They followed. I was like, okay, cool, you found me. You know what you're getting yourself into. So I was like, okay, cool. And then that's what encouraged me to keep posting more, because I started from the beginning as myself, and it was just really easy to still remain like that. Yeah.
That's amazing. That's really amazing. Kudos to you. You get me? Out here doing bits. So how did you go from, all right, I'm posting, I'm doing clips of Apex, I'm letting people know that I love anime, to be like, all right, do you know what? I'm actually gonna do this properly. So you said the pandemic's happened, you're at home. When did you say, do you know what? I'm gonna start a YouTube channel, I'm gonna start streaming? When did the journey of creating a brand? Because I remember when you actually launched your Brown Sugar Saga, I remember you dropping the logo, everything. When did you decide that, this is a career path, that is something that I want to do?
So I feel like there were like two key moments. The first one is when during lockdown, I just randomly started streaming on YouTube just for like, why not? And it was doing really well. And another moment was when I used to do Apex reactions to like the trailers and stuff. And that got a lot of attention to the point where EA recognized it, and then they gave me access to become an EA network, like create a network to be part of that. So that was like my first big break, and I was like, oh, people are seeing me, people are watching my stuff. So I was like, okay, let me tighten up my things. There's another key moment as well in terms of my brand, like the brand. Basically, I had a panel coming up, my very first panel on Women's International Day, that was going to be held at Platform. And obviously, coming as I studied marketing, I needed a name that was solid on all platforms. None of my social platform names were the same. They all had underscores and exclamation mark. So unprofessional for me, because I know like I can just clean it up a little bit. Quickly made up a name, and that's when I was like, okay, cool. We are sticking with this, and we are making a media kit and all of that stuff.
That's super dope. Shout out to you. Big shout out to you, and give you a bit of a round of applause, because it takes a lot to actually go from the mindset of, oh yeah, look, I'm just doing clips and stuff like that, and then people like EA actually noticing you. And things like the Creator Network, I didn't even realize how hard it was to get into the Creator Network until bare people started reaching out to me like, oh, can you hook me up to get into the Creator Network and stuff like that. So for you to be able to be part of that before you even had a brand name is super, super dope. All right, so we've spoken a bit about Apex and them dubs, and we're gonna get into it because we both love ourselves some Apex. But let's take it back a little bit.
Okay.
And I want you to tell me a little bit about Smart Sheila, Liquor Brown Sugar, and a game that really resonated you as a child, that made you say, wow, I really love video games.
Oh.
So it doesn't have to be your first game, your favorite game, just a game that when you think about to your childhood, it always makes you smile and be like, I love that game.
Sonic Adventure 2. That game, I played it back and forth and on two different consoles. I want to try it on free. I'm trying to find it on the PlayStation Store. But I love that game. That game, everyone in my house played it. We played it back and forth. We put hours into that game. That's like my childhood with my brothers. Yeah.
When's the first time you played it? Was it on the Dreamcast?
No, I played it on GameCube.
Okay.
I played it late. Everybody's playing a lot of stuff on Dreamcast. I played it on GameCube.
Do you know what? It's funny because that's a game that I know that you love, and Sonic Adventures had some good music. Like the soundtrack on Sonic Adventures is great, and I always say Sonic is better 2D than 3D. Like I'll stand on the edge of the hill and fight for that. But I will say Sonic Adventures is the best 3D Sonic's ever been. I don't feel like Sonic's ever been able to be better in a 3D space than them. And yeah, just the music and the vibes, But I didn't even know it was on the GameCube, funny enough. Like I said, when I played it on the Dreamcast, and then the Dreamcast was Sega's last console before that so then obviously after that they started doing their games on other people's consoles, because before you would never get a Sonic game on a Nintendo's console. So for it to be on the GameCube, look, I still got my GameCube.
Is it? Oh, you got a black one?
Yeah.
I've got a purple one.
Yeah, I had the purple one, and then I think I gave it to Mini Midas, and then I got myself a black one.
Mini.
Yeah. All right, cool. Let's get into some Apex, yeah? So I'm not the competitive Don. I'm not the shooter Don. I'm a super gamer. And for me, gaming's always about story and be taken on adventures and stuff like that. But Apex just sucked me in. Like, it's so good, and the lore and the characters and stuff like that. And you be out here getting in them dubs. Like, we've been playing together. You was carrying me. Get me? You was carrying me like my name was Simba in the Lion King and them thing there. So, How did you get into Apex and why did you love it so much?
How did I get into Apex? My brother told me, oh, there's a new battle royale. You should jump on it before they get too good, like Fortnite. Because I was banging out Fortnite at the time, and it was like, yeah, Sheila, everyone's a noob at this right now. It's good if you start. I was like, you know what, Steven, maybe I will. And I started playing it, and I was like, this is so good. Like, I liked the character design. I liked how realistic it was. I just love it. And then I got all my friends into it as well. We were all playing Apex like during lockdown. I think Apex came out one of the best times because everybody was trapped in a house. Like, it's a free game that just came out. Everyone's trapped in a house. It looks like everyone's gonna be playing this game. So yeah.
Do you know the thing that was really smart about Apex is the creators, Titanfall is such a great game, and the shooting in that game is epic. But Titanfall always seemed like it was trying to compete with COD, and it could never compete with COD. And Respawn actually going into the BR space, but they did something that's very rarely ever done anymore, and they made an incredible game. And there was no marketing, no advertising. They just dropped it and was like, it's out today. And because BRs was new still, people were excited. Like, if a battle royale comes out now, everyone's like, oh, not another one. But people were still really excited. Like, Fortnite wasn't as big as it is now. It wasn't the multiverse them times. So it was such a good time to drop in it. And the thing that I love about Apex, and I've said this before on the podcast, is you don't have to be great at shooters, and you can still be carried and feel like you have a great time. Like, when I play COD Warzone, fam, I get lit. I'm getting shot in the air. Let me land, fam. Let me land. I'm in a parachute. How am I getting shot while I'm still in a parachute?
That game would discipline you. I'm so sorry.
It's rude. It's like I'm getting a backhand or something. Like, it's just too much. But I love that with Apex, like, you can be a noob and still have an experience. Like, I feel like within my first 4 games, we got a dub. Like, we won within like my first 4 games. So I really, really like it. I think them characters are great. I feel like the lore is great, and it's something that I really enjoy. All right, Sheila.
Yes.
I be watching your streams, and you be putting yourself through some torture with these horror games.
Oh my gosh,
you are the biggest shook one when it comes to these horror games, but you love playing them. What is it about horror games that sucks you in so much? Like, why is this genre? Why do you enjoy this genre, although you're just screaming and shook?
Do you know what? Yeah, I love me a good horror game. I don't know. I like the shock factor. And I like how the types that I'm playing, they involve the audience. So I'm playing a lot of dark pictures, and those are like, oh, click A or B, left or right. And I ask the audience, guys, what should I do? I don't want to die. What should I do? So I'm like, oh my God, I don't want to die. Like, please tell me what to do. And then I get the audience to like, help me pick what I want. But I also like the lore. I don't know. It's short. They're usually like 6 hours max. Short games. Love that.
What horror game? What's the latest horror game you played?
I played, but I don't even want to say it because I rebuke it.
Oh yeah, the thing within me.
Yes.
We don't say that word, but we say the thing within me. Yeah.
The thing within me. Yeah. That word.
Yeah. I know it's mad as well because that was the first game that my brother worked on.
Yeah,
that working professionally. Yeah, so it's mad. But I was like, why would it have to have that name in the title?
Like, listen, there's no way to say the name correctly, but the way you said it was the best.
Yeah,
the way you said it was the best. There's no way to say it.
Shout out Minnie on that one. So you have been PlayStation 4 gang for like 17 centuries. Like, when we was playing Apex, you were still PS4 gang. When we was doing, like, when you was out there getting the dubs, like bare cocoa butter on the controller, like it was a shambles. But
oh my God,
Sony blessed you. The gods came down and said, I'm not saying that Sony are the gods, but the gods came down and said, yes, bless our daughter. And you have a DualSense in your life. So how are you feeling about the PlayStation 5, and what game did you play first on it?
Whew. Okay. I love the PS5. I thought when I would start, it was very bittersweet when I saw my PS4 just laying there, and I was like, I'm gonna miss you. But the minute I turned on that PS5, tell me it started catching dust. It never saw it never saw light again. It's in the box. It's just there. But when I travel, because it's lighter, so when I travel, I'll probably just take it with me because I actually play games on my holiday. So I'm one of them.
Yeah, but you might end up buying yourself a PlayStation Portal, and then you could just play your PS5 while you're away.
That is,
just change the whole game.
That you did. You did. You did. Oh shit, that is very true. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what was the first game you played on a PlayStation 5?
First game I played. I'm gonna be so real. Apex. No. It was Fortnite because I was tired. Oh my gosh, they don't tell you this, but on like previous generations when you play Fortnite, there are certain skins you cannot see, to the point where everyone's got special skins now. So to the point where every time I go into a game, it's just the founder skin. Meanwhile, my friends who are on next gen can see that it's Gojo that's killing me. It's Miles Morales that's in the game. I can't see Miles at all. So I was like, this is my first time. This is my time to see everyone's character. I loaded in. I saw a rainbow. I saw everybody. I was like, is this it? Is this what everybody was enjoying? I was so excited. I was like, oh wow.
That is so funny. Yeah. She was like, now I can see. You was able to believe in your own eyes.
Silly. Oh my God.
That is hella funny. One of the things about you as well is you're super into anime. So anime is a huge part of which makes up you. So what would you say is your favorite anime video game? Because some anime video games are trash. That's one thing I hate. I feel like sometimes just because it's got an anime character on it, they think they can just dash out any little dead chibi game and just put anime characters. But they do have some incredible ones. So what is your favorite anime game?
I'm going to disappoint you. I don't even play them. I don't even play
Oh, swear, you're just
so
like,
bad.
You just literally, all right, cool.
It's so bad. I wish I did.
So let's break this down. Let's flip the question. Say Bandai Namco hit you out and they're like, Brown Sugar Saga, I've got 5 million for you right now. I want you to pitch me an anime game. So which anime it is and how would the game be?
Maybe I'll just pitch them JJK. I want to experience the Shibuya arc myself in the game. That's what I want to do. So I'll be tell me who fights, who dies, who wins, all that. I'll just tell them like that whole the whole 10 episode we have now, make it into a game. It's not enough to visually see it. So we're talking about
Jujutsu Kaisen, yeah?
Yes.
So for Jujutsu Kaisen, so are you talking a fighting game? Are you talking like a action adventure, like Uncharted? Are you talking like an action adventure?
Yeah.
And then just going through the full story arc?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
And then killing demons and yeah.
Yeah, and then taking out all of those things we rebuke. You get me?
Indeed.
Brown Sugar Sealer, we are running out of time. We're only a short form podcast. I'm super glad that I was able to get you on. I've spoken to you about this personally, but I'm going to share it publicly because I'm not one of them people who only give personal praise. I want to give it publicly. I'm super proud of your journey. I've actually seen when you launched your logo, when we first met, how much you've grown, even to the point where like your content, seeing you go from just having a sheet behind you to getting a better camera to streaming on Twitch to streaming on TikTok, where I've even had to come to you and get advice from TikTok. And even though this industry can be toxic, you always fight through, you always try to create amazing content. So I just wanted to say that you've done an incredible job. Super proud of you and keep doing wonderful things, yeah?
Thank you.
All right. I know we've had these conversations privately, but I just wanted to, I'm not that, just praise you in private and then in public not say anything. So I just wanted to give you your kudos fame. But yeah, Brown Sugar Saga, if people are feeling your vibe, feeling the energy, they're into the anime, they're into the horror, they're into the Apex, they can see skins as well because they got PlayStation 5s. Where can they come and find you to come and join your journey?
Oh, where can they find me?
Yeah.
Oh, you can find me everywhere. I've got the same name everywhere. You want TikTok, you want Instagram, YouTube, Twitter or X. What's the fifth one?
YouTube? You
Twitch.
said YouTube. Twitch. Yeah,
Twitch, yes.
Yeah, Twitch.
Brown Sugar Saga, all the same.
Brown Sugar Saga, all of the same. And it's another vibe. We got an incredible guest and we want to say so much thanks to you. Thank you for all of the support on the channel. Thank you for reposting it on Twitter. Thank you for sharing it on Instagram. Really appreciate everyone who comes to the live chats and talks with us where we get to speak to this incredible guest. Now, I've been Mr. Midas. She's been Sheila. You've been the MVPs. We out of here. Peace.